These are the most affordable tourbillon watches you can buy right now, starting at under $300, and proving that Abraham-Louis Breguet's most prestigious complication does not have to cost more than a luxury car. For over 2 centuries, the tourbillon has represented the pinnacle of horological artistry. When Abraham-Louis Breguet patented this mesmerizing mechanism on June 26, 1801, he never imagined that his invention would one day be accessible to anyone beyond the aristocracy. Today, that reality has arrived, and it is completely reshaping everything we thought we knew about luxury watchmaking. The tourbillon's journey from exclusive complication to achievable dream starts with understanding what makes it so special. Breguet designed this whirlwind mechanism to combat gravity's effects on timekeeping by placing the most sensitive components, the balance wheel, hairspring, and escapement, inside a rotating cage that completes 1 revolution every minute. It was pure genius, born from necessity during an era when pocket watches spent their lives in vertical positions. But here's what most people do not realize about Breguet's patent. It only lasted 10 years. By 1811, anyone could legally produce a tourbillon, yet for the next 2 centuries, these watches remained impossibly expensive. The reason was not legal protection, it was the sheer complexity of manufacturing such an intricate mechanism by hand. That changed when Chinese manufacturers entered the game. At the forefront stands Tianjin's Seagull, a company with a remarkable origin story. In January 1955, 4 craftsmen working with just 100 yuan and basic tools produced China's first watch in a small house. They called it the 5-star watch. And by 1955, Seagull had laid the foundation for what would become the world's largest producer of mechanical movements, churning out over 2 million annually. Seagull's breakthrough came in 2005 when they pioneered China's first tourbillon movement. This was not just about copying Swiss designs, it was about democratizing haute horlogerie. Today you can purchase a Suggest Tourbillon Master with Seagull ST8230 movement for under $700. Let that sink in. A genuine tourbillon watch that costs less than many smartwatches. The real shock comes from Reef Tiger's RGA 703, available for under $300. Yes, $300 for a tourbillon. While purists might argue about movement finishing and long-term reliability, the fundamental mechanism is there, rotating hypnotically once per minute, performing the same basic function that commanded astronomical prices just decades ago. The Chinese revolution in affordable tourbillons is not just about rock-bottom prices. CIGA Design has emerged as a serious player in the design-forward segment. Their Everest Summit Central Tourbillon tells a story that goes beyond mere timekeeping. The company's founder, industrial designer Zhang Jianmin, personally selected rock from Mount Everest to create the dial, working alongside Zhang Liang, the first Chinese mountaineer to accomplish the explorer's Grand Slam. The watch face literally contains pieces of the world's highest peak, while the central tourbillon provides a 60-hour power reserve in a 45mm titanium case, all for $2,699. This democratization hasn't gone unnoticed in Switzerland, traditionally the keeper of tourbillon exclusivity. The response has been fascinating and somewhat unexpected. Rather than dismiss the affordable market, several Swiss manufacturers have entered the fray with their own budget-friendly interpretations. The most audacious example comes from BA111OD, a brand whose very name challenges industry conventions. Founded by Thomas Baylaud in Neuchâtel, the company has achieved what many thought impossible: Swiss-made tourbillons for under $5,000. Chapter 4.1 TVD, priced at $5,580, carries a provocative subtitle, The Veblen Dilemma, referencing economist Thorstein Veblen, who theorized that higher prices make luxury goods more desirable. BA111OD's success stems from the work of Olivier Maury, an independent watchmaker whose BCP Tourbillons workshop in La Chaux-de-Fonds has cracked the code on affordable Swiss production. Maury's approach focuses on streamlining manufacturing without compromising quality, proving that Swiss precision does not require Swiss prices. His latest creation, the Chapter 4 Infinity Flying Tourbillon with moon phase, is available for under $11,000 while offering chronometer certification and sophisticated complications. The Flying Tourbillon variant represents another technical achievement worth understanding. Invented by Alfred Hellwig in 1920 at Glashütte Original, the Flying Tourbillon eliminates the upper bridge, creating a more dramatic visual display as the mechanism appears to float freely above the dial. BA111OD's implementation demonstrates that even advanced variations of the tourbillon can be made accessible. French manufacturer Yema has also joined this affordable revolution with their yachting raft tourbillon priced at $9,990 and limited to 75 pieces per material. This is not just a tourbillon, it is a regatta timer with a tide indicator, proving that complications can be layered onto affordable tourbillons without astronomical price increases. Swiss brand Horage takes a different approach with their Lensman 1, priced around $11,550. Using in-house movements and titanium construction with 100 meters of water resistance, they've created a tool watch aesthetic around the traditional dress watch complication. It's a bold statement that tourbillons don't have to be precious, delicate objects. Delma's 1924 tourbillon, priced at $13,900, commemorates the brand's centenary while maintaining Swiss manufacturing standards at a fraction of traditional tourbillon prices. Even Frederic Constant, owned by Citizen, offers manufactured tourbillons under $20,000, bringing established Swiss credibility to the affordable segment. At the higher end of affordable, Tag Heuer has positioned their Carrera tourbillon just below $25,000. Their 2025 purple dial variant, limited to 200 pieces at 34,000 Swiss francs, shows how even luxury conglomerates are acknowledging market demand for accessible tourbillons. The integration of chronograph functionality with COSC certification, Contrôle officiel suisse des chronomètres, demonstrates that affordable does not necessarily mean compromised. This pricing revolution raises important questions about value perception in luxury watches. When a Patek Philippe tourbillon costs €1.5 million, or a Grubel Forsey tourbillon exceeds $500,000, what does it mean that functionally similar complications are available for under $1,000? The answer lies in understanding what you are actually paying for. Movement finishing, case quality, brand heritage, and manufacturing location all contribute to final pricing. The technical reality is that modern affordable tourbillons often use what is called a carousel mechanism rather than a pure tourbillon. While both achieve similar visual effects and theoretical benefits, the carousel's construction is simpler and more cost-effective to manufacture. Many brands market these as coaxial tourbillons, though the functional difference to most owners is negligible. Critics argue that tourbillons have lost their practical relevance in the modern era. Originally designed for pocket watches that remained in vertical positions, the complication becomes less meaningful in wristwatches that experience constant motion. Add the superior accuracy of quartz movements, and the tourbillon's functional purpose largely disappears. Yet this misses the point entirely. Today's tourbillon serves a different purpose. It is mechanical poetry in motion, a hypnotic display of human ingenuity that connects us to centuries of horological tradition. Whether it costs $300 or $300,000, watching those components rotate provides the same fundamental satisfaction, the joy of witnessing precision engineering perform its eternal dance. The affordable tourbillon revolution represents more than just accessible luxury. It is a democratization of wonder, proof that mechanical complexity can be shared rather than hoarded. When a Chinese factory worker or Swiss startup can offer the same visual spectacle that once belonged exclusively to royalty, something profound shifts in our relationship with luxury itself. These affordable tourbillons do not diminish the achievement of ultra-expensive variants, they amplify it. Every $300 Reef Tiger or $5,000 BA111 OD serves as an ambassador for mechanical watchmaking, potentially inspiring new enthusiasts who might never have experienced a tourbillon otherwise. The future promises even more accessibility. As manufacturing techniques improve and competition intensifies, the floor for tourbillon pricing will likely continue dropping. We are witnessing the transformation of an exclusive complication into a democratic pleasure, and that revolution is just beginning. Whether you choose a budget Chinese tourbillon or a Swiss-made alternative, you are participating in a remarkable moment in horological history, when one of watchmaking's greatest complications finally became available to everyone who appreciates the beauty of mechanical precision in motion.